Alright everyone, Shikay Hawken here reporting for the Lloyd review. So yeah, the latest update is once again encouraging people with the battle rating beyond 4 and above to play in that room. And well, the battle rating is not reset for some reason, even though they announced that they reset it to 5, but no, it doesn't work like that apparently. And well, speaking of the review, we have here the front of Nebel here, I think. The same from the same place, which is Brisgandr. Her name is Therese, and she used a massive crossbow here. Let's have a closer look on her. That's her crossbow. And yeah, come on. Right. So yeah, she's appeared a few times on my channel before because I used her, and well, she's actually an interesting land class because just like Nora, she is actually a ground based, well, range based land unit, which is always been an interesting part of this game. And yeah, let's have a look at her description first. Alright then, come on. Yeah, a bit of lag there, but it's nothing big. Right. Therese, one of the 3 musketeers of Brisgandr. Though she was born with a weak constitution, magecraft technology gave her a powerful body with which to defend her country with. So she's not originally strong, but then the technology came in and it helps her to defend her country, which is nice. And yes, for a land class, she doesn't rely on strength build. Actually, she relies more on the tech build. Right, let's see what she has. I only level her up to level 2, so it doesn't do that much. Right, let's see. The first thing that we have here is the Halopolis bow. Therese's signature weapon, a massive ballista. Oh, it's a ballista, not crossbow, but isn't ballista just a bigger version of a crossbow? I'm not sure. Its bolts are materialized energy powered by mana stones and will pass through allies, so yeah, despite the fact that it's a shot, she's one of the few characters that can shoot from behind the ally. So if there is someone like Amelia as your friend, well, you can have her as your shield if you want to. That's the easiest way to describe it, I think. And it has pierce shot, which has 17 force, 230 ammo, 260 range, 340 speed, and 340 initiation, which is pretty normal for an automatic shots actually. It's pretty much similar to Hana's gun's properties, but different in a way. In stats, yeah. And then we have the Halopolis bow act, which is basically the weapon slot. A magecraft bolt used to create a powerful shockwave to block frontal attacks. Oh, that's interesting. Its low capacity prevents catastrophic failure. So apparently the reason why this shot here is only has 10 ammo is because they don't want to break the gun or the ballista or something, because if it used too much, yeah, it will break That's according to the description. Right. It has 40 force, which is pretty strong for a Hello Polish shot here. 10 ammo, very low, but we'll get into that later. 300 range, 500 speed, and 300 initiation. And then her sub-weapon, which is reload, doesn't do any damage because it's just a reload, but they have to put it in this perfect way. It's kind of like Lissel's gravity cannon. It has 30 ammo, doesn't have any range or speed, but it has an initiation of 500. And it takes a while to reload actually. I'll show you that a bit more later. And then we have her Wilson Bomb. Performs a quick step and throw a magecraft grenade to blow enemies away. This thing is pretty useful actually. It only has 15 force, not much really. 50 ammo because it's just an efficient weapon, not really an offensive one. 250 range, 150 speed, and 500 initiation. So yeah. And then anything else? Well, you can put guns or weapons, anything you want here. But you cannot use it because it's basically just a reserve place to add to your stats. Like for example, if I want to put the motorized gun, I can do that, but it won't appear there. Or okay, in this case, the drum gun. And yes, you cannot use this gun at all. It's just purely for your stats addition or reduction if you're willing to do that. And that's it. More extra slots. So yeah. And of course, she has the empty accessories slots here, which you can add. I used night vision, I believe. Oh wait, it's the mechanic Google because it increased attack. So usually I'll use like that, but I don't want to break the looks right now. And then we have her default wonder bit, which is the rifle bit. You can change it if you want to, but yeah, I'm not too sure if you want to use this wonder bit a lot because the rifle bit isn't that useful. You can change it if you want to, just like any other Lloyds, because this is quite standard actually. And right, let's have a look on the field here of how it works. Luckily, most of her weapon can be used without having to target enemies whatsoever because her multi-step actually can be aimed because there is a blue reticle up here, but you can use it as much as you want to. So right, let's start with the pierce shot. We use a pretty standard shot here, but it's 3 round burst, very fast firing. Well, not 3 round, it's 4 round. Yeah, 4 round burst, which is quite awkward to be honest because I used, well, most of the gun that I know in real life either has a 3 round burst or 2 round burst, and the 2 round burst I actually only one of them you do that because the 2 round burst is the AN94. Yeah, so it's basically double the size of AN94 and one less from any of the other 3 round burst gun in real life. And the range is quite decent. I mean, she is a mid-range shooter basically. And well, there is that. It pierces through the player. Well, to be more precise, the allies. And then we have her multi-step here, which is just throw a grenade. And okay, someone's gonna try. Yep. Welcome to my review videos where everyone shoots me. Right, the grenades has quite a long range throw actually. It's not lobbing or anything, it's basically just a short shot, which is pretty normal. And okay, no, don't fall. And let's see, you can use the directional button just like any other multi-step to go towards the direction you want to. I mean, if you want to go, if you don't press anything, it will go back. Pretty standard. But, and you can do that while pressing back as well, obviously. But if you want to go to the front, you can do that as well. If you want to start killing people like that. So there we go. It actually stuns people, I think. Well, stagger. I can't really remember, but yeah, it's one of those stuff because it's quite a hard-hitting grenade. And then we have her Heliopolis shot. I almost want to say Heliopolis, which is a very rapid firing, high damage dealing shot, and you have a crimson fail at the same time. But it will go off because it's just a one-time use. But that's why we have the reload, which she reloads like that. And it will take some time before it finally reloads like that. So you got to keep in mind where you have to reload or not, because really you don't want to get into trouble while reloading, because I believe it will interrupt you. Yeah, I think it will interrupt you if you're in the middle of the animation. So yeah, be careful with that. And well, the tactic here is just basically playing the kite games, just like Nora. So interest walk will be nice, and not just the walk, the tech is the primary weapon of yours, so prioritize that first. And well, just use this to keep the enemy busy most of the time. But if you have the chance, use the Heliopolis, but not all the way, because the way damage reduction works in this game kind of prevent all the shots going through with full damage. So yeah, it's this is your main method to deal damage towards the enemies. I believe someone says it's 3 shots or 2 shots at a time. I believe it's 2 shots because it's more doable. And then if you want to reload, just go somewhere safe, like behind a buffalo grid girl, or someone else with a tanky build, so you can reload while doing that. And while waiting, you just wait. So yeah, and also you may want to be careful to use the reload, so because you can use it if your ammo is full, like so. So that will be a waste of ammo for you because you have only 300 shots. For especially in long game, that will hurt you a lot. And I don't think you can reload it with any other methods, because the Heliopolis shot is exclusively available with the reload from Therese. So yeah, kinda a hassle, because if you're out of reload, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do much with the pierce shot. But yeah, that's all from Therese here. I mean, she's a fun one to use around the match. Well, she's fairly decent and stuff, but with the new meta, yeah, you may as well find someone with a longer range and then do something about it. I'm not too sure, but if you can call someone on the ground at a fairly close range, yeah, you'll have some fun with that. But you may need to be careful with other land class because they hurt you a lot, despite the fact that you're also a land class. So anyway, I guess that's it for this review. As usual, if you like my video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. And if you want to see more of my content, then please hit the subscribe button right down below. So yeah, also I'm sorry I cannot do a battle again this week because, well, the event just encourage people to play in a room where the battle rating is restricted to 4 and above, which is sucks to be honest. But well, I could play with the bots, but well, playing against bot is not really that interesting in this game. I mean, the bot is good enough for moving around and shooting, but they are not hard enough to get you killed a lot. I mean, they are not really challenging enough. And yeah, maybe next week or maybe the next week, I don't know. Or maybe I should just keep the review, or maybe I'll move back to Cosmic Break 2 and, well, play the Prime games. I'm not sure. I'll just think about that later. Or if you guys have any suggestions whatsoever, you can feel free to leave the comment down below. And yeah, I guess that's it then for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Later.